Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. Today we're playing some WuKong solo once again. I know I got a WuKong video extremely recently on this channel with the full int build, but today we're going to be going aspect still, but a more sustained kind of lifesteal build, very similar, if not literally identical to what we did on Guan Yu the other day. So yeah, we're going to go that obviously on this character. WuKong right now is the most popular solo in Smite 2. He's the most played. He's got a really good win rate as well, so we'll showcase, how to play this kind of top ranked pick with one of the many builds that works on him, and I think that's a lot of what makes the character so good. He's so flexible. You can go like 4 different builds in him, and they're all viable. And I guess we can talk a little bit also, at points in this video on when you may want to go each build, right? So this kind of more sustained defense build is generally going to always be good. So if you're not really sure what you want, I think as an all-around choice, it's going to be pretty solid. We do rush Devos with this build, so your laning phase is technically a little bit weaker at first, but the character strengths kind of offset that. But if you're, I guess, worried about your laning phase, this might not be necessarily the best build for you, just because of, having a little bit of a difficult time in the first 6-7 levels, potentially. Afterwards, though, it does get pretty manageable and not too bad. You can go this build over an int build if you're in one of those situations where you just feel like your team needs more frontline and you really want to capitalize on the physical damage because your team has a ton of it. So those are kind of where I would say like playing this over int WuKong is generally better. But again, int WuKong is really strong. It's just sort of up to you. We're into Chalk, which is the second most popular solo laner. I guess besides Yorm, but he's more popular just because he's brand new. And yeah, I mean, this is like one of those slap fighting lanes that we kind of do just lose in the beginning of the game, just because, he kind of outstats us in the fights, but very quickly we start to win. I recommend with Aspect to get Tiger at level 3, and we'll switch eventually when we ult. It's just kind of a great way to get some good fight. Okay, that, like, me stunning him made my frames explode, and I just broke the one, which is a bit unlucky. Because we have our passive, we are always really strong to fight. Just gonna auto 3, auto 1. Really good trade there. He is in a ton of trouble. Yeah, I mean, once you have the access to your full combo, you are an absolute menace. The Tiger stance is just so strong in this game. He is dead, just like that. He has blink, but obviously he's in combat. We'll just take it back. Cool. Yeah, so when you're in Tiger stance with Aspect, you have increased auto attack speed after, I think, you 1 or 2, or maybe both, so really powerful stuff. And, you can kind of cheese out some kills pretty easily. Like I said, we're going to go into Devos first, so there's a bit of a way to go. It looks like he's going maybe Phoenix Shield or Mystical, we'll see. Both are, I think, pretty okay choices, but we're already kind of in one of those spots where, if we're even and he has Mystical or one of those items and I have Devos, I'm probably a little bit weaker, but I generally speaking should just like be fine as I get some stacks. Just like on the onset of the item because I have a stacking item and he won't. But I'll be ahead, so again, that doesn't matter this game, but if I wasn't ahead, obviously. Alright, well, good start. This is my first game on, so I'm a little all over the place, but that is alright. So we need 1300. I want to be pretty punctual in this back. Stacking this item because you do need blast hits for it is definitely very important. And yeah, you wanna start as soon as possible. Our draft is like really late game this match, so expecting us to be pretty behind as a team, but if I can just kind of like build a individual lead or whatevers and kind of shoulder the load for now, I think we'll be more than okay as this game goes on. Okay. Alright, we'll back here. There we go. Surely it doesn't stop my back. That'd be lame. Okay, well, cool. There we go. We got Devos now, and life is good. We start to scale, and yeah, I mean, we're already kind of, because of the lead and stuff, we're gonna have a very free time doing this. Where you could go like more of a tanky Wukong build, where you go like Phoenix Shield and Mystical and stuff like that instead of a Devos type of build, is where you want to kind of like engage, but you're a bit, you know, again, more cautious about your lane. Maybe they have a lot of CC and you're a little worried about that. You want to go Sunder perhaps. That's where going like a tankier Wukong build would work. But this build is still pretty tanky because of the sustain. And I think it fits the closest thing to like a Soul Eater build in Smite 1, which was Wukong's like preferred way to play. So, you know, definitely does work and definitely is strong. This guy does have ult. I'll like set up a little bit, but you know, obviously I can't do too much. Oh, he just kills him. Nice. Yeah, Susanoo's awesome. Good job. Yeah, I thought I would need a ult to kill, but hey, we'll take it. Good job. That is a good one. He did go mystical. Yeah, not too surprised. Our next item here is going to be Umbral Link for the Fizz Prots and Lifesteal, and then we'll go Lash. So same idea as before. I guess I could go Lash first if I just wanted the... you know, it's more like offensive, so I could go that first just because I want the push. It is magical prots, but I mean, I think honestly in this matchup I could probably do it because I'm just ahead and he has mystical. So I guess I'll get a bit of value from it. Again, when you're ahead, I think everything's going to feel good. Generally speaking, you can choose to like get the more defense to be, I guess, a little bit safer, or you choose to go the more offensive route first just to sort of push your lead in. They're both okay choices. They just, you know, are different. There's a big rotation there I could have maybe made. I walked the wrong way though, so it's like now if I try to, it'd just be kind of late. No worries though. See, his blue's not up. He can like force his ult here probably. Should be up like by now, or at least soon. Yep. There we go. I mean, that's not bad. You got totem, but who cares? Tiger away. One thing that's really good about the Tiger in this game is it does give you slow immunity, which wasn't the case in Smite 1. So, like, despite the fact that I don't necessarily want it as my default stance all game, and I will probably switch it to Ox eventually, it really is, like, not a liability in the lane, potentially, like it used to be. Remember, he has no ult, so I'm really not afraid. I just obviously don't want to end if, like, Kali could be hovering. Okay. And yeah, as we start to get like closer to capped Devos and we start really scaling, where these fights that are like kind of closer now just get easier and easier. Alright, pretty chill. I feel like every Wukong lane is like pretty chill though. I kind of am not a fan of just one god being spammed. Like, it's definitely better to see Wukongs all the time instead of Chocks, but it does sort of suck. I feel like a lot of the Smite community is very stuck in their ways when it comes to this role and playing like one or two characters, which I know I talk about always playing one or two, but it's like everybody's collectively the same on the one or two picks, which is weird. You normally don't see that, I feel like. Or at least I felt like I didn't see it that much in Smite 1. I see it all the time in this game though. He has no ult, so it's just a good gank. He does have ult. Alright, that's fine. Still dead. Oh, we got juked. No worries. Yeah, I kind of fucked that up, but it's all good. We'll clear this out and reset. Man, I'm really surprised he had that. Alright, I'm just gonna go last year. I think the damage value, I can't afford it. I'm not gonna go last year. We'll go Umbral Link. Shit, I didn't realize it was that much. Yeah, whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. That's alright. This is still great. Fizz Prots, Lifesteal, and we get to, you know, give some prots to our teammates eventually, I guess, which I don't really care about right now, but it's still cool. They did get a gold, but yeah, so for next Gold Fury, we'll just rotate. People always ask, like, when do I rotate to objectives, or, like, when do I rotate in general? It's just sort of, like, ideally before the objective timer, and if the team looks strong to do it. How do you know that? Sometimes it's a bit intuitive, but generally speaking, you just try to look at people on the map and get a gist for where they're at, and if they're capable of coming over. Our duo lane is kind of getting blasted, so I do have to, like, be mindful of that, but I think we're fine. Again, that doesn't necessarily mean on the gold spawn I have to run over. It's just more so that I should feel good to come over if it looks good. I just want to be, like, available. And if I don't have to, right, or if it just doesn't look like anything's going to happen, it's no big deal. I just don't come over, right? But I'm just, again, in the spot where I'm able to. That's the most important thing. We gotta do the sad totem. Damn, dude. Yeah, that shit is just depressing to clear. Alright, we'll go do right wave into... I honestly might just TP duo side. Like, this Cupid is kind of strong, and I feel like I could probably just cheese the kill. I mean, they're grouping towards LEs slash maybe Pyro. Thing is, they're pretty grouped. Okay, my team's not, like... Notice my duo lane is really far back because they're low, so I'm not going to try to 1v1 dive when I have a wave coming. It's better I just catch this. Again, they probably just get Pyro. And yeah, this is what it is. There's no point in us forcing something when we're down numbers. I can look now for poke slash a pick on the back end, but I'm not going to, like, sit there and contest when we're just down players. Just kind of a bad idea. Oh, it was close. Yo, and WuKong gets that every time. No worries. I mean, they're just, like, wasting time. I could care less. We can go in here a little bit for sure. Waiting. Kraken's down. Now we go in. There we go. Did lose our Susano, but this fight still looks pretty decent. You know, we have the Devos healing and all that stuff, so... Yeah, we fry it. Good job. Just wanted to wait there a little bit. Number one in the ult, so I could heal a bit, but also get my cooldowns and see this past expense of my abilities before we land down. I don't want to jump into a Kraken. That'd be not so great. And me landing earlier doesn't save the Susano or something. He's always going to die there, but that doesn't matter. We're just like, we're going to get a good trade. All right, really good job. Yeah, they just tried too hard to, like, do something there. I don't know. You got the gold, you got the Pyro. Well, you didn't get gold now, but you got it earlier. You got the Pyro, like, you're fine to just chill. Like I said, remember Gold Fury coming up. We're going to reset, and I'm just going to head over there. Notice my team's posturing. My mid-wave is shoved, and my ADC is on purple, which is cool. She's close enough. Obviously, their solo is wrong side of the map. Not wrong side of the map. He's on the right side of the map, but you know what I mean. Like, he's not available to head to this. Now, Ymir had, like, a very bad back, I won't lie, so I don't know if this is as comfortable, but I think it's fine, yeah. So we're here a little early. Again, it's okay. They do have Oracle Vision, so I just walked over it, but I can, like, float left really quick. Merlin's maybe in trouble. I hope not. Can't kill this guy. He's just going to run. If I dash him, I get crippled. Okay, they're, like, forcing it mid, which is weird. Not my team, their team. So we're just going to, like, flank this. I mean, this works, too. It's not really what I expected, but again, I mean, it's still sort of, I guess, thematically in line with we're here first, we force things, except they force something for us, which, yeah, I couldn't explain that to you. It looks like this guy's dead as hell, but it's fine. I got blocked on minions, too bad. We'll just push mid. We'll push mid into gold. They can just go over now. I don't mind. Yeah, this guy never kills me. Alright, so our job is to zone somebody. Really, whoever we can. If it's Cupid, fine. If it's Chalk, great. I don't know where Chalk is, so I'm going for Cupid. I just have to kind of hit who I can. I missed. I'm terrible. Okay, it doesn't matter too much. We ult here. I'm on cooldowns, so I can't really help him. This is Kali Aspect jungle, which is... that's tragic, huh? No way, I missed that. Oh, dude, I'm actually the worst player in the world. I missed both of those. Okay, yikes. Alright, the WuKong is not clean today. Holy shit. This is still, like, kind of winnable. I do have beads, remember? I missed again. Holy moly. This... okay, that wall was such anti-synergy, it's crazy. My beads sucked. Bro, this is actually the most, like, silver fight of all time for me. I kill him eventually here. It's fine. I really played that like garbage. I feel like if I play that better, we just hard win the fight. I mean, I guess we still do. They just stole gold. So, no worries. It worked out. About an even game state, but we have lane shoving a little bit. I think Pyromancer is really doable. This Ganesh is going to have a staggered death probably, but they should be able to get him. His red buff should be up as well. Nice. It's okay even for us to just farm, because they're not going to force Pyro right now. So sometimes, you know, it's really important, like, after a fight like that, you know, if the objective force looks a little bit strange just because of where we are in the map, to just instead steal camps, build a lead. You know, because even though, like, mechanically, honestly, I've been pretty horrid this game, like, I feel like this has not been a good game for me. Our farming and stuff post these fights has been really good, and we haven't been dying, right? And naturally on WuKong, you probably won't. So... farm-wise, like, we are really, really well off. And each fight is, like, complimenting us, not hurting us. So, okay, next item here. We have a couple of choices. I like going Nemean a lot with this build. The reasoning is like, we have a lot of lifesteal, but that lifesteal needs to go into what? Health. And if we increase our health threshold, we just have more healing we can do. Obviously, building more damage and stuff is also okay. I could go an item like even Shifter's Shield, and that's pretty valued as well. So there are a couple of choices, but I like Nemean a lot into their draft as well, and with having, you know, Poseidon and Cupid and Kali, all that. So I think this is what we'll do for now. But, you know, we still have item spaces, so I could probably go like Shifters into Heartseeker for my last two. Again, it's a bit more offensive, but it's still, like, very good. Alright, let's walk over to this. They likely will get this, but we can take the fight after, maybe. Very close. There we go. Lovely. So I can change my my stance now. Do I want to? I think we should. We'll change it to Ox now. It's kind of crazy that I haven't changed it this game yet, but I haven't needed to. This Tiger has been incredibly useful. Kind of baiting this because we have health. Shove. Hold on. There, the Tiger would have been a bit better, but yeah, I mean, in general, your Ox is going to feel pretty great with this type of a build, so you can kind of default have it as that. Alright, we can shove right. And it is probably a Gold Fury angle in a second. So we'll just reset, head over. I gotta be a bit careful, I don't have ult. We don't really have eyes on them. As I'm like walking just forward with zero care. Lovely. Alright, I think we're good. I do want to get Bluestone really bad, but I'm not there yet. Let's just go Shifters. I think this is like kind of hype. Yeah, we are very, very strong right now. This should be a super easy gold. I know we're 0-2 on them, but this one is like the freest one ever. Now notice Kali walked towards the red, so we should have like some checking for fire here. I think they're going to try to sneak this. So we just hover. I want to play middleman here a little bit, right? Because if I walk... okay, yeah, see? Need some help. So they should finish gold while somebody else breaks off to help, and that's what's going to happen here. So Susano breaks off to help. I just commit to them. Now I can ult. We got them completely off, and all's well. Easy peasy. So again, we saw that because of the Kali walking over from the red buff. But we always hover that because they didn't have good presence around that gold or any presence, right? So you just want to make sure that that's not happening because it will happen a lot in this game. Yeah, we just want to leave now. No worries, we're harassing and stuff so they don't farm. But obviously, if you chase too hard and you win, not a good look. We'll steal blue here. Is he dead? He might be. That's too bad. Oh no! What the heck? Do I just kill this Kali on the back end? No. It's alright. Let's leave. We're okay. I don't have ult for 40. They're gonna play Pyro here. Yeah, those deaths were like very silly. Well, I won't lie, but it's alright. I'm not afraid here once I have some people around me. Okay, I've kind of inted. Too bad. My bad. I just fucking griefed that. Oh, whoopsies. I mean, the fight was looking okay, but yeah, he still just says keep it ult. That was just silly. I thought Nuwa was a bit closer, but she wasn't. My bad. My bad, my bad. It's just super stupid. Oh, it's a disaster. It is a disaster, I fear.
A shame. You showed such promise.
They're gonna do fire, guys. Damn it. We have tossed it. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Well, you know what? Now we got an exciting defense to do. Yeah, we'll have that be the case. No worries. So, team gets fire. What do you want to do? We just want to go the other side of the map, right? Like they're gonna shove down duo, so pretty hard to catch on a side. I'm just gonna push over here. They're gonna group for me, really. I mean, at least partially, just the tanks. I obviously have ult and stuff. You know, that last fight I just wait for my ult. That was like really silly. I guess I didn't really build cooldown, which is sort of my bad. Should have went probably Freya's Tears instead of the Shifters. It's okay. Again, these guys are just being annoying. This is like not really a good usage of their time, so I don't really care. Because, you know, you need your tanks to kind of do stuff, so the fact they're following me is kind of crazy. Again, they eventually might collapse on me, but like this is their fire time, so I'm cool with them if they want to waste it. That's totally up to you, right? Now, we just don't die on left. That's important. We're going to go to this chalk. Want to save our 3 for after his ult. We're off the mark, sadly, but did still hit some. Nice. Try to peel him. He's fine. This is dagger down. We're okay. How did they die on left, bro? What the heck? Oh, hell no. Yeah, I mean, we made the right call. I don't know how he died on left. That's crazy. Okay, like, all you have to do is just not die when they don't have engage. That is, like, so criminal, man. I mean, I guess it kind of shows the type of lobby, right? Well, we killed 2. We got the dagger as well. So that is, like, most of their fire time just neutered. I guess we'll reset here, get bluestone, and carry on. Okay. Let's see. So do I even want to go shifter? Low-key, dude, I kind of just want Freya's Tears, because the cooldown is just going to be so nice. Like, I know I could go both, but I think we just need to do damage this game. This, like, Nuwa is completely useless. Please don't play Aspect Nuwa. That shit is trash. Like, regular Nuwa is definitely better. I've never seen this Aspect Nuwa shit work. So, yeah. Alright. Let's see. Again, they only have fire for like, what, 70? So we don't really have to do much. Like, proactive stuff. I do want to go right and just keep kind of shoving there. Again, we are sort of perma-scaling with Devos, so there's no reason not to, and obviously 3k pots and stuff eventually will be useful for us. I haven't really gotten to 3k pot territory much with this type of a build, so I guess there is that question of, like, do you want to go strength or int? And I'm kind of the mind that you probably want to go in 3k pots on WuKong, even with a build like this, just because, to be honest, strength scaling on this character is, like, it's kind of weird, you know, in the fact that I have to be up close, which, again, isn't too bad for me, but I don't know, I feel like maybe having int just for the range and being able to kind of be versatile is, like, kind of crazy. Again, I haven't really gotten to that point with this build typically, so I don't have, like, a great read for if I should just, like, double down on strength. I mean, intuitively, you would always double down on strength, right? But I think WuKong might be, like, a weird character that's a special case. Sort of like how on Danza, you kind of go a more in-skewed build, but, like, if you really wanted to, going strength pots would still be fine. So it's like the inverse of that, right? I don't know. I mean, I might try in 3Ks if we get to that point. We got a free tier 2 here. Again, they followed me right. TP left. This team that we're playing against, their calls are awful. I don't know what they're doing. Somehow we're sieging. And they're... Where are they? Okay. We soloed Poseidon. Oh, we're all dying. Shit, I did use a lot to kill that guy. I'm just gonna run. That's fine. I'm gonna shove mid. So they've got more waves to clear. No worries. I did sort of overlash that dude. But I did keep my ult, so I guess it's not that bad. I'm gonna run right now, so we have mid wave shoving. Now we can shove right. That's already gonna be shoving, but I can, like, hit the tier 2, maybe. Because we are kind of in a 2v4 for a bit of time, so let's make it complicated for them. Okay, tier 2 down. They should collapse on me now, or maybe they just go straight to fire. Ideally, I want them to collapse on me so they don't do fire right away. Fortunately, they will. So we gotta try to do some magic here. They do have Sunder and Bomb. This shit's probably just cooked. What was that? Hello? Oh, hell no, bro. That is so dumb. That's actually so ridiculous. Bro, I literally got... How did I dash backwards? Come on, man. That's so silly. I'm pretty sure we actually, like, get a good fight there, too. I don't know. Maybe I just don't commit to that if the dash just fucks up, but that's really annoying. Too bad. Too bad. Alright, we'll go into Freya's tiers here, I think, first. I mean, I can just afford shifters, so I may as well, right? I don't even know. Nah, I don't know. I'm gonna sell this. Maybe a bit stupid, but fuck it. We get this now, and then we'll go into... It's a horror. Oh my gosh, we're just getting fried. Surely that's a kill, no? It's not a kill. Damn.
What the fuck was that?
The enemy team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
What do I do now? Maybe I do go shifters. I can't go back. Oh, my bad. I think Void Shield. I don't know. Maybe I just go. We'll go Spear Robe. We just go Spear Robe, surely. Which health do I have? Not the most to make it good, but it's good enough. They have a lot of CC. Alright, guys. Let's find a way to fix this shit. I want to make sure we have the right stance there. Okay. So they have fire. I mean, similar idea. Split and force them over. Now, how do you beat this? If you're red team, you're just decisive on your splits. We should go on this Kali every time here. I know she's fed, but... she's so low. Oh my gosh, I didn't even kill her. That's so unlucky. I guess we're down 2,000 gold to her. You know what's crazy? If I have shifters, I think I kill her. Aw, that's so fucked up, isn't it? Yeah. I mean... damn. Well, unlucky. That's not Obo doing 1,000, that's Sunbeam Bo doing 1,000. Obo did 400. Sucks. Yeah, I mean, that's not like a very... It's a very forced play, don't get me wrong. And mind you, she's Aspect Collie, right? So that's why I'm going on her. Like, I don't care about her ulting, right? So if I had enough damage there, she does just die. Just we're barely off. It's a good 1-for-1 if I get it, or obviously a great 1-for-nothing. We just unfortunately didn't get it. Tough. Yeah, GG. Sucks. It really does suck. Again, I think that's the best play to make. It just doesn't work.
Defeat.
Yeah, I had like that one in play I did was like really bad, but we just didn't have a lot of damage, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It sucks, but is what it is. Either way, we'll call it there. So thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Another loss on the Sun Wukong. This build is solid though. Again, I think going like a Spectral or a Spearobe or something less would be fine. Shifters would probably be okay as well. And yeah, so make sure you give this a shot, excuse me, and let me know how it goes. I'll see you guys around. Peace, peace.